One of the greatest skills you can develop as an outdoors person is the feeling of being okay with boredom. Now, that's not to say there's anything boring about being outdoors, far from it, or in nature. If you listen, you can hear the birds calling. Right behind me, see who's calling. Now, the reason being bored is a good thing is that's when you have time to think about the big questions in life and the little ones. So many people today are overstimulated by the electronic devices they have in their hands and computers and phones and smartwatches and smart tablets and all those things, but they're not okay with just sitting still. So the two things that can help you with that are meditation and nature bathing or forest bathing. But meditation is great because you look inwards, right? So you look inwards, whereas nature allows you to look outwards, right? So we get to see things in the wild that we may never have expected. So overstimulation can lead to bad things happening. It can lead to people wanting to do drugs. It can lead to people needing to do drugs just to calm their minds. Overstimulation can lead to rage. It can lead to people hurting each other. It can lead to all kinds of violence. When someone spends time alone in the wilderness, especially extended periods of time, such as weeks or months, even years, they can search for an inner peace. Yeah. The inner peace doesn't always come easy. Trust me, I know. But if you work just the right amount, not too hard either, on finding your inner peace, it can come. I'm walking here in a park in Southwest Florida, and about 6 months ago now, there was a hurricane, Category 4 when it made landfall, Category 5 out at sea at one point, and this was Hurricane Ian. It devastated Southwest Florida. Where I live and lived was just hit so hard. So many homes were destroyed or roofs missing, all kinds of things. This experience was one that led people to, be overstimulated, such as myself. There was just so much destruction. You can see behind me, here's a fallen tree. This huge pine tree was uprooted by the sheer force of the wind. These little pockets of nature that are still remaining in these urban areas are super important to preserving the way of life of millions of people who call this area home. See, there's mangroves, which block the wind and storm surge. There's pine trees that diffuse the wind from impacting as hard as it could. And there's all kinds of soil and vegetation to absorb the water. All right. So, for these reasons, these are important for in our changing climate to protect us. That being said, they're also important to protect our inner peace, right? So, just like the outward protection that these places provide to the homes, they also can be a sanctuary for people's minds. You can go and walk these trails for free. Not very many places you can go for free these days other than libraries and parks. And you can enjoy them. You can sit quietly, have a picnic, walk the trails, see some wildlife. And for that reason, we need to protect these environments. So, I'll leave you with this thought. Look inwards to find peace in a very outward world. Thank you.